Faceless Facebook pages are one of the greatest ways to make money. Now, in under 1 year, I ran 13 of these faceless Facebook pages and made over $3.4 million. Now, this is the time, the perfect opportunity for you to start one of these, because in recent advances, some changes now in AI, you can do something amazing. So today, I'm going to take you behind the scenes, show you the 7-step process that I used for each of my pages, and I'll show you how you can now use AI today to make it 10 times better. Now, the coolest thing about this is we didn't have to sell anything to make that money. Everything we made was either in advertising revenue by putting ads on our website or in commissions from affiliate marketing. We did not have to sell a single thing to produce this crazy result. Now, step 1 is to select your niche market. And this is a little bit different than other types of marketing. And what you want to do is you want to focus in on markets that people are passionate about. Ordinarily, we talk about focusing in on problems and goals and trying to help people solve those things when we pick a niche market. But this is something different. So what we do here is instead, we want markets where there's passion. And the bigger the market, the better. Some of our actual pages were in things like politics was a big one, right? That cuts across the whole population. Then we were also in food and cooking, like recipes and cooking at home. The other thing you want to do is you want to avoid markets where there's embarrassing or uncomfortable things that people are not likely to share in social media, all right? So that's the first step. We've got our niche selected. Now what do? Well, you make a Facebook page, okay? This is a faceless Facebook page business, so we need our Facebook page. We're gonna create what's called a business page, okay? Do not set up like a new Facebook personal account. You do not want to do that. You want to log in through your Facebook account and create what's called a business page. Now, don't worry, none of your friends, none of your family are going to know you did this. It's a separate page. It's independent from you, but you do have to log in to Facebook from your personal account in order to make it. You do not want to go out, make a new Facebook account. That is specifically against Facebook's terms. And not only is that account likely to get terminated, so is your main one. Now, the third step is we're going to do what are called like ads. All you're going to do is you're going to type in some text that says, do you love X? X being your market, your dog. Are you passionate about survival? So do you love or are you passionate about X? Then like our page for daily tips, news, and information. You go to AI, you can go right to ChatGPT and you can have it just make you an image that represents your niche market. You upload the image, put that short little blurb and post. Now, you do not have to spend a lot of money. Play around with your budget based upon what you can afford for your particular budget. And we're going to do this because this is how we're going to get our initial kickstart of our fans, okay? We need people to like our page in order to get traction. Step 4, you need a website. In order to make money with this, you do need a website. We can help you set one up if you don't have one. You can, chat with my team or, schedule a demo, get in touch with us. We'll help you with it if you don't have one. But you need a site and you're going to need to post content to your website. So this is just written blog content. Now, if you think about what you typically see are things like what they call listicles. 7 ways to do X, right? You want to have things that are inspirational, that are motivational, that are exciting, that kind of intrigue somebody, maybe a little bit controversial to stir up a little bit of controversy, right? Those are all the kind of things that will go viral on Facebook. So we're going to create simple blog posts about those topics, and we're going to post them to your website. Those of you who know, we actually have a service that can help you with this, where we can mass produce the content for you using AI. But we'll talk about that in a little bit. But that is the core of this. You're going to post content. You're going to post it to your website. You're going to want to do it frequently. The more often you can post, the better. Step 5 is to share that piece of content on Facebook and just simply take the link right out of your address bar. You go to the page, you take the link to the post that you've made on your website, and you go pop it into Facebook. And you say something like, you really are going to want to see how you stop your dog from barking. That's tip number 5, something like that, right? And then boom, post it. Really short blurb telling people what about your post is worth their attention. So now what we do is as we're posting this content, we're paying attention to what works and what doesn't. If a post doesn't work, like let's say I make a post that I'm really passionate about. I think it's the most amazing post ever. I post it to the page and crickets. Nobody's interested, no one's liking, no one's commenting. Well, you have a choice. Either you just park that post and move on, or you can take a second shot at it. So you can take a look and go, well, what could I improve with that post? Maybe the image wasn't interesting enough, wasn't eye-catching enough. Maybe it didn't use bright enough colors to stand out in the Facebook timeline. You've done it twice or 3 times and it's not getting traction, ditch it and move on. So you go through this process and you do it enough times, and then every once in a while, you'll have a hit. Here's the thing where most people get this wrong. They'll post 2, 3, 4, 5 articles, don't get a lot of good response, and then they go, this doesn't work. Fail. That's a big failure right there. Because what you'll find is that it takes many posts before you have your first success. So it might not be till post 10, post 15, maybe even post 20 before you have your first breakout success. Once you've done that, then you sit down and you take notes and you go, okay, what is it about this breakout awesome post is different than my other posts? You do less of what isn't working and you do more of what is working. And then you will find that your hit rate will get better. And it won't be 1 out of every 20 posts. It'll be 1 out of every 15 or 1 out of every 10. And you'll get better and better and better at hitting those winners. And then when you start to find your winners, that's what unlocks profit with this business model. Okay. If you quit early, then you have failed. The next thing you're going to want to do, and this is, again, we're getting a little more advanced. So this will be a little bit further into your journey. You'll hopefully be a little more comfortable with Facebook and with Facebook advertising. We're going to take one of your winners. So when you have a winner, you have one of those breakout successes, we're going to do what's called an engagement ad. And you'll see Facebook will coax you into doing what they call a boost post. A boost post will work. An engagement ad is better. And what an engagement ad does is it tells Facebook to go out and try to get you people to engage with your post, just like it sounds. So Facebook will attempt to find people that they think are interested, and they're going to click. So those are clickers who click and go to your link, and they'll try to get you as much of that activity as possible. Now, when you do these engagement ads, they're cheap. You do not have to spend a ton of money. You can spend as little as $2 a day. And what I would do is I start at $2 a day. And if I see signs that this is doing really well, I might increase it. I might bump that up. I might go to $6 a day and then $12 a day. Now, if I put the engagement out on there and it's like, it's not really helping a lot, I'm not seeing like fantastic results, then I just pause it. I give it 3 days. Let your $2 a day engagement ad run at least 3 days. If it's not doing fantastic, meaning for your $2, you're not seeing lots of traffic and lots of engagement and an increase in activity, then just pause it and move on. If it does well and you're happy with those results, then you can increase the budget. And now we monetize. Now, one of the things that I see people do is they get in a rush to do this. Don't rush to monetize. I know everybody loves quick money. Fast money and quick money schemes are like, all over the place. And let me tell you, this is not an overnight get rich quick scheme. You will not make a bunch of money. You're going to have to stick with this. And when you have success and you're starting to get traffic and you're starting to build an audience, then you monetize. When you are seeing consistent traffic, when you are seeing that you're getting consistent engagement on Facebook, then you can go and apply to places like Google AdSense. Now, Google AdSense is very picky about brand new websites too, right? So if you just registered your domain name today, and then 2 days later you apply to Google AdSense, they're not going to approve you. You want to wait. You want to show that you've got an audience, you've got useful content. You're doing some good stuff. That's just the first step to making money, is to get these ads showing on your website. There are many other strategies that pay way more money than that, but that's the first baby step towards making the big bucks. This is where things get interesting, and this is where I need your feedback. So we're doing a lot of stuff right now when it comes to helping people get traffic using AI. And I'm about to revolutionize the faceless Facebook industry with some AI-related tools. Now, if there's enough interest and if it's something that you would like to hear more about, make sure you comment on down below in this video and let me know. If there's enough interest, enough activity, then I'll continue talking about this and I'll continue giving behind the scenes information about how we're going to be using AI to do this model even better. My $3.5 million in results, that was all done with handwritten content. Now, I believe that we could get the same results or possibly better with AI based on my preliminary testing. Again, if you're interested, make sure you comment. Let me know if you want me to keep talking about this. Now, the next step would be to check out my training that you see here. We'll link to it down in the description below. And that will show you more about how to get content created by AI that you can use for this. And get a ranking in Google as well. I'll actually put it down below as well. So if you download this deck, again, you can get the deck for free. A link to that is below. We'll also put a link to this YouTube video that does some training on how to use AI to rank in Google and have luck and success on Facebook. And that's the missing piece for me, right? So when I built my Facebook empire, it was done all with, ads and by writing human handwritten content. Obviously, AI is taking over everywhere. I have a huge AI company that does AI content, builds AI websites, builds people's businesses. We're doing lots of stuff there. And so now it has me reflecting and looking at that Facebook empire and realizing that that could be done using AI. And not only would I do AI today, the other factor is I talked a little bit earlier about how ads, Google AdSense and display ads showing on your website are the first baby step to making money. But where the real money lies is in building a list. And this is what I would do completely differently today. So I would focus on, I would get my ads up, I would make money with my ads, but I would shift my focus to making money with email marketing and capturing that traffic, right? So when I get the traffic that comes from Facebook and they visit my site, not only do I want them to see the ads, I want them to join my mailing list so that I now can promote and market to my mailing list. So that would be like the ultra advanced killer move to make, is to move beyond just ads, monetize with a mailing list, and you will do phenomenal with this. And so that's what we'll be talking about going into the future here on the channel. And so if you're, you want more info, let me know, ask questions below. And of course, subscribe to the channel. You'll see down below a red subscribe link. And of course, the other thing is, if you would like to know more about how my systems, my AI tools can create this content for you and help you get traffic, then we'll pop a link to that down below as well. So you can learn more about how you could use our tools to get a lot of traffic to your website. And on that, I want to thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.